I got another box from Bill Taylor. I already opened it and I peeked and I cheated. I looked at it already. I got a big old chunk. All right, but that's too easy peasy for you guys. Triangular. Wait a second. Another triangular and another. Why are they all on top? I wonder why. It's not like I peeked, put them all on top. I don't know how he got them all in here, but he got them all in here. That's pretty good. And there was only a few chips at the bottom, so my post office only dropped it once, it looks like, instead of 14 times. All right, so we got some triangulars. Let's see if we can arrange them all like in a pattern. Like the rays of the sun. Pattern of triangulars. All right, what are we going to do? I'm just going to look at them the whole time. When am I going to start napping? I'm going to start napping soon, okay? I'm trying my best. I'm trying to figure out which size bopper I'm going to use first. I'm going to use the 5 ounce. You can't see it anymore, but I remember. And I can read it slightly. Alright, so it's probably triple flow, which makes it a little bit easier to deal with. Let's do this long one first. How long is it? I wish I knew how to do it without getting the tape measure. Some guys can estimate sizes without even looking at the tape measure. 8 inches, but there's no way I'm going to capture that much. So I'm going to automatically take some off the tip anyway. Now, how do I reduce something like that? That's what inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, I just put a little angle on it and see what happens. This doesn't always work. Yeah. You put little angles on everything. But sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, so I make places to hit. Funny how that works. Flintknapper making places to hit. Yeah. I'm making places to hit. I'm taking chances. I'm living wild and crazy. Okay. No. Not with that one. I need something a little more consistent. Doesn't have a bunch of lumps in it. I'll hold it like this. Should I hold it like that? Yeah, it's more gentle. If I smack it like this, it'll pull it a lot. If I do this, it pushes it a little bit more than it pulls it. Okay? Okay. I just tapped it. It ran a little bit. You don't need much. I'm just afraid to hit it hard. Oh, it's nice. I gotta whisper because it doesn't know what's happening yet. Yeah, the rock does not know what's happening yet. It's going. Hold on. I can't. What is going on? I don't know. You tell me. You're the one being chipped. It doesn't understand it yet. Nope. It does not understand what's going on. Alright, so that's as far as I can take that for now. What about this on this side? Okay. I knew it. It got me. Did it get me good? It didn't get me that good. But it hit me right where I usually have my stone backed up against my hand for hitting. So it's going to bug me. Yeah, okay. All right, it's good. It's good, don't worry. There's a turtleback. Yeah, but don't worry. Yeah, but it's a turtleback, and don't worry about it. Don't worry. Okay, we're gonna inch worm it, little bit by little bit. Okay, and it doesn't know. Don't tell the rock what's going on. Don't say anything. Gotta do it kind of secretly. Yeah, secret. Sneak up on it. Okay, we gotta be sneaky. Have you done this before? Yeah, I've done it before, but don't tell the rock what's going on. Don't let it know that I've done this before. No. It'll jinx it. Yeah. It'll want to misbehave. You don't want that. Okay, so we've got a couple options here. I can start taking them off of this side, and hopefully it'll overshoot a little bit. Or I could try to run that ridge by hitting in front. I can continue to take flakes off of this, but then I run the risk of doing something weird. Scooping it out too much or something. I'm going to try shooting a flake across this way now, using this as a platform, shooting flakes across, or using that as a striking area. Let's see. Because if I overshoot, it's not going to be bad on that square edge. But it didn't roll over. It just kind of did a well-behaved maneuver. It didn't roll, which is supposed to roll. It's not supposed to skin like that. That one, a little bit better. Yeah. At least I'm getting good skinning flakes. I don't think I'm getting what I need, though. Let me get rid of this. Yeah. Eventually I will. Hold on. Is it doing it? It's trying to do it. Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be very narrow no matter what I do. I can tell already. I got a new background color, but I don't think that this color is working that well either. Don't pay attention to no background color. Just do it. Hold on. I'm getting distracted. Okay. Do not do this. Do not fall on the other rocks. I know that's what you want to do. Right? You want to make it difficult on me by falling on the other rocks. Now we're lucky this surface here is pretty good. If it was full of cracks, I couldn't do this. Yeah. If it was full of cracks, there's no way I can do this. And without it being obsidian, I couldn't do this either. Ouch, that took too much. That's the danger. It scoops it. Dang it. It's okay if it scoops it in the beginning, but right now at this stage, it's not good. Yeah, I'm scooping it a lot. Come on. It's a prime candidate for snapping halfish. Come on. No, okay. I gotta be very careful on this next stage. Right? See, it didn't know what happened to it. It doesn't. It's still the biface is still flabbergasted. It does not know what happened. I gotta hurry up and get it ready before it wakes up and figures out what's going on. Because if it figures out what's going on, it'll snap in half. Yeah. Gotta do this before it figures it out. Okay. All right, we got that side. Now we just gotta do the other side. Yeah, easier said than done. Why am I trimming the tip? I always try to trim the ends. The tip has got a thin spots, especially right there. That'll snap the whole tip off if there's a lot of excess weight. But am I not taking a chance right now? No, it's much more dangerous later to do this. Gotta do it now. Okay, is that good? It's not quite good yet. Yeah, I'm gonna take down the width a little bit. Just a little bit. Yep. I'm going to walk down the edge. Then we do a little bit of jaywalking. Yep. I'm going to confuse it. What is he doing? What's going on? See, it doesn't know where I'm going to strike next, so I'm confusing it. Yeah. You didn't know that's what I do? Now you know. Yeah, you're confusing me because you're just getting a bunch of crud flakes. I thought you were going to get good flakes. Did you see what I started with, dude? You saw it, right? Yeah. I know you did. When you start with something that triangular, you're going to get a bunch of crud flakes, for sure. But I got some good ones too, you know? Yeah, got some good ones. Bunches of good ones. As long as you're sneaky about it. Yeah. Okay. Shall we continue? We shall continue. Well, no. We still got too much thickness at the tip. I thought we shall continue, but we shall not. Hold on. Yes, every little bit matters, especially because some of these hits are going to be really hard hits. When I get down in here, and you don't want anything to mess it up. When I hit hard, it causes vibrations or whatever, and even a little bit of difference in mass can make a big difference in snappability of the whole thing. That's not good. What are you doing to me now? I think it's catching on to what I'm doing. I don't know. I can't keep this in frame. Okay. Taper, gradual taper. Is it pretty gradual? I think it's gradual enough. Yeah. Gradual enough. Well, let's see. I'm hitting above center line, so I gotta be careful that I don't strike too hard. I gotta strike mostly downward, obviously, until I can get this square edge more centered. But I don't have much width here, so I'm trying to preserve the width near the tip. It's starting to catch on to what I'm doing, so it's not liking it. Yeah, put on the other glove. Let's put on the other glove. There's too much getting inside this one. Even though some stuff gets inside this one. Any little bit of a discomfort when I'm doing this is going to throw me off. And you guys that don't get bothered by that stuff, don't worry about it. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's why I have a back scratcher as part of my knapping toolkit. Because if I have an itch, it interferes with the knapping. Yeah. It does. Okay. It's making me nervous. Mm-hmm. Okay. See, I needed to hit that real hard, but I obviously I didn't hit it hard enough, and it stopped. But it might be for the best, because I'm going to take some off of this side. Yeah. Voila. Crunchola. A nice one followed by a crunchy one. Story of my life. Look at that big turtleback. What are you going to do? You'll see. I'm just going to giggle. I'm going to giggle my way through this one. Because it thinks it's putting up a fight right now. It thinks it's really tough. Yeah. It thinks it is. But yeah, I can't let it convince me to hit it really, really hard, because it'll mess up. I gotta pace myself a little bit. Make sure I don't hit too hard. Trim the end. This is when it gets dicey. Okay. It wants to crush, because I'm trying to get it to run flakes that it's not prepared to do. The edge is kind of weak for the flakes that I want. I don't want to be sitting here grinding the whole time. There's two aspects to a successful flake. Yeah, the preparation, but also the state of mind when taking the flake. If I don't want to be doing all this abrading and I get impatient, then I'll mess up a perfectly good striking area. So I got to strike a balance. Not too much abrading. Whatever I can get away with. If it's not letting me get away with it, then yeah, I got to abrade more. But at this stage, it doesn't have to be perfect. I save all my intense focus for the end. In my intense persnickety preparation. For the ending, if I do it right now, I either got to finish this tomorrow or some other time. Sometimes tomorrow never gets here. Or it'll sit there and I'll never work on it. in other words. Ah, yes. Ooh, it did overshoot a little bit. It did not want it to. Luckily, and this is luck, that edge meets up with this edge. Yeah. Luckily, because sometimes it doesn't. I gotta be careful about that. See, and that lump is right in the middle, right where it should be. Yep. I released, there was some incipients in there. I don't know if you can tell, but I had to hit that and get those out of there. Because when you hit it and it just crunches, there's usually incipients in there. That's where they like to hide. It looks like I didn't do anything, but it may or may not have incipients hiding up in there. Got to get them out of there. What is that? It still has incipients in there. Dang it. And I just installed some more. See, once they find out where the other incipients are hiding, more will join them. Yeah, because they love company. Okay, that was me. I don't know what I did there. I scooped it, but I shouldn't have scooped it. I don't know what was going on. I'm trying to take too much off. That's what it is. I have very little width to work with. Trying to take too much off of the surface with too little edge. Yes, yes. See all those little cracks that didn't finish? They started, but they didn't finish. Dang it. There it is. Still wonky. Ouch. It's got a bit of a curve this way. All right, now I got to pay attention, close attention to the contours. All right, the bifacing part is over. Now, this is where I really had to focus. So if I was really focusing before, I wouldn't be able to do this stage very well, because this is the important stage right here. I can live with a little bit of wonkiness up to this point. All right. Smoother, yeah. Switch it to smoother, because this is more serious. Oh, yes. See, now it's caught on to what I'm doing. So it's going to find little sneaky ways to not do it. And believe me, it's got its little sneaky ways. Yeah. I can out-sneak it. The human brain has been out-sneaking stones for hundreds of thousands of years. As long as we don't start getting dumber, we're doing okay. But I get worried. Dang it, it does have a curve still. I have to take a lot more off of this tip here on that side. Yeah. I thought I already figured the tip out earlier. I thought I figured it out, but it's got some symmetrical inconsistencies. Inconsistent ABCs. Okay. Yeah, now if only the tips would stay this thick, if I could just make all the tips on everything really, really thick, then I wouldn't have a bunch of step fractures in them. Yeah. Solve a lot of problems. But no, I gotta make the tip super duper thin. I try to be too sneaky for my sneaky mind. Too sneaky is not good. Keep that middle thick when you're doing this. Yes, yes. Don't take down the middle too soon, even though there's some juicy spots. I gotta figure out, make sure I don't make it more curved or upset the symmetry. That zigzagging isn't working all that well, but it's okay. I thought it was going to be okay. It's much easier when you make the other side pointed too. But I like to give myself options and leave it wide enough or whatever. But yeah, double pointed is the easiest. You mean like symmetry? Yeah. They took the relatively easy way out by making both ends pointed, okay? Don't tell nobody though, because they hate that. They hate it when you say the Solutreans took the easy way out. No? Because they look at them and they go, nope, nothing easy about this. Yeah, well, when you make 2 points, that's easier. No, no. Not easier. I don't care if it is easier, it's not easier. Because we're talking Solutrean. Yeah. I know. I've seen it. called Salutrium blindness. Yep. Have I made a Salutrian type before? Oh yeah. I've made the ones that are not really super thin. You think all Salutrians are super thin? Yeah, that's what I thought. I see it. It's hanging on there like a little tick. Come on. I see you. You almost got me. Yeah, I changed the background color, but I think it's worse. I said, that rust color is not the same as the red and black. I don't know. Maybe it is okay. Maybe I stop moving around in random ways. The camera could catch the action a little bit better. Maybe so. Camera work is not my forte. It took me forever to get used to doing this setup. Took me forever to get used to it, but not as long as it took for me to get used to Flintknapping. That's for sure. So I suppose camera work is a little bit easier than Flintknapping. Still gets on my nerves though. Yeah, the camera work gets on my nerves. Especially when I'm napping way up here or way down here. Yeah. I still get little bumps in the middle. I try to clear out those step fractures in the middle. The Obsidian likes to leave them little lumps. So, this is almost done. I'm not going to finish this out on camera. I'm just going to do this part on camera, and that's it. Yeah, I snuck up on it. I snuck up on it. Okay, should I sneak a little bit more? No. If you try too much, sneakiness. It gets wise to your technique. Did it get it? It did not get it. I try to send a flake in to try to remove that lump right there. See that lump? It's a lump right there. There's a little valley, and then there's the buffalo jump, and the buffalo run around. They chase the buffalo to get up on top of the ridge, and then they fall down right there. But you don't want no buffalo jumps on your obsidian. No. Although it looks cool. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's all I want to do on video. Everything else is too risky. The middle is starting to get too thin to just be casually doing it. Yep. Yeah, I can't just be goofing. Yeah, it's going to take some serious focus to get that. See, I left it a little bit thick still in the middle. And when it starts to get thinner and more narrow, then I can take that down. But the whole thing is going to be super thin. So I can't do it on video because one false move, if something distracts me, like the camera or whatever. Plus I got the microphone in a different spot, so I might not even pick up all the awesome suggestions on how to flint-knap. 7 inches. What was it before? 8? 7 by 1 7/8. Okay, yeah. There you go. That's the first triangular piece. I don't know if I'll do the other ones. This was the longest and the hardest to do, I think. See, when they're smaller like this, they're more manageable. Let's see. Let's put this where it won't break. Okay? Okay. Let's see. These are more manageable, supposedly. Yeah, they are. Yikes. He would give me, figures he would give me the thick ones. Yeah, they're too thick. I gotta watch out. See, it rolled that time. That one did roll. Why do you do that? Yeah, unpredictable, huh? Either that or I have my hand in a certain spot. See, I don't mind it when it rolls like that. As long as it's doing it predictably, then I can tell what it might do next. But if it's going to be all chaotic about it, it gets dicey. Yeah, see? Okay. So I thought you were going to do that. Good. As long as you're consistently rolling off the edge, I don't care. Yeah. Not supposed to scoop it. Come on. I see what you're trying to do. This one's already caught on to what I'm doing. Yeah. This one's smarter.
thought you said it's going to be more manageable. Now I'm lost.
Just wait, dude. Just wait. That's what this whole thing is about. You gotta wait and see. It just feels easier to deal with because it's manageable within my hand. It's not all super heavy, so to speak. Okay.
Wait a minute. You're supposed to be abrading. You're not abrading. Now I'm lost again.
I know, you get lost quite a bit, huh?
But you don't follow the rules.
Yeah, I know. I only abrade if I need to. I wasn't needing to, okay? Now I might have to. How do you know if you need to abrade or not? Well, if it's working without abrading, that's how you know. If it's not working, then you need to abrade. Yeah. I think this piece is a little more crushy than the other one. All these pieces are slightly different. Or it's catching up to what I'm doing. Yeah. It knows what I'm trying to do already. It wised up. All right. I have to bring out the stealth weapon. Come on. You better not be stinky as well as crackly. Sticky, not stinky. What do they say? You better not be sticky as well as crackly. Because if these flakes are sticky, they're not going to travel halfway. Look at that! They're clinging. Getting stuff inside the vents. Also, it's wisening up to how to annoy me and how to not cooperate. Yeah, and I thought this was going to be easier to manage because it usually is. Here we go. I'm going to do some dicey. No, not like that. Come on. It's slipping. Yeah, I'm going to do some dicey things on this one. Yeah. Because we can, it's not as long as the other one. I don't even remember if I measured it. I'm stubborn. Okay. Stubborn, yeah. Is it hour yet? No. Just hold on. No, it's not going to do it. There, see, that wasn't so hard. I was just about to do a sneaky... Yeah, I can't be sneaky with this one. Look at that overshot. Dang it. I'll have to do a symmetry with this one. Yeah, see, this is dicey. I'm going against the rules here and working my way up. Where is it? Come on. Yikes. Yikes. All right, I'm already tired and tired of messing with this one too. Something happened there. I had an overshot a little bit earlier. I missed it. I missed when that happened, or it was just an undetached overshot that finally came out. It finally unstuck itself. I don't know where it came from. It's a triple flow. Yeah, it is. All right. So there, that overshot hurt, and that overshot hurt. And I thought it was going to be more manageable. Yeah. It is when it comes to holding it. But I took too much off. Hits were too powerful. It's supposed to do that. See, they're supposed to not go all the way across. And I can just repair it from the other side. The step fracture. I can make a knife blade just by, making a tang on this side and then reducing this side. I made some knife blades for a while and offered them in the auction, but I think I got, I don't want to say tired, but I just didn't want to make knife blades anymore. I don't know what I would have done back in the day, making the same point over and over and over again. Ouch. Okay, yeah. Too much force. Yeah, I'm going to have to pick at this one. Or just make smaller ones. Don't go from a big one to a small one so fast. Yeah. It'll make a nice long point. All right, so yeah, there's a different mindset. I'm not just saying that as an excuse. There's a different mindset. So yeah, I was using too much force on this one, so I overshot it a couple times, and then I'm starting to take bites out of the edge. I think that's a bite right there. Too much force. But they're the same exact material, it looks like. Or is that not a triple float? It feels like the same material, but it may be slightly different. In fact, yeah, it's probably slightly different because rocks are slightly different from each other. Anyways, yeah, there you go. All done for now. I'm going to pick through these flakes a little bit later. Yeah, don't dump the big rocks on the small rocks. Alrighty. I can't operate the camera with that glove on. Okay, so there you go. These were both corner, or triangular, triangular blocks. Okay, there you go. That's it.